meets a young fan.
It was Cynthia, bouncy, lively, blonde hair.
She was trying to look a lot older with her bright red lipstick. She was just always kind of showy, flashy.
He had Cynthia on the back of his bike, and I walked up and he said, "Yeah, I'm just showing her the bike. She's interested and stuff." And I said, "What's up with all the lipstick on your face?" And he goes, "What lipstick?" And I said, "You have lipstick on your face, bro." But she had some sort of magnetism. Skeeter was totally fixated on her. They were girlfriend and boyfriend from that day on.
I think she pretty much knew what she was after, and she wanted Skeeter, and that was it. And he fell head over heels in love with her.
It's a case of opposites attract. Cynthia is aloof and clings to Skeeter, while he is the life of the party.
I think the chemistry between Skeeter and Cynthia was purely all about fun. He was just a big goofball. Once they got together as a couple, they sort of moved away from the group.
We did consider that maybe it was a robbery. Was there somebody in the house when Skeeter came home from his golf game and confronted a burglary in progress?
Investigators lift 10 fingerprints, including a fingerprint taken from a faucet.
Had a slow drip, couldn't turn it off. So we surmised that the suspect made a mistake and unconsciously tried to turn the faucet off and left his thumbprint.
While police continue to meticulously process the crime scene, the phone rings.
One of the highway patrolmen picks up the phone and immediately is asked by a female on the other side of the phone line, "Is he dead?" The highway patrol officer hands the phone over, and that officer takes over the conversation with a person identified to be Cynthia Lyerla.
Skeeter got his nickname from his grandfather. I don't particularly know why he picked Skeeter. Maybe it was because even as a child he was fast. He loved motocross. That was his thing. He competed in a lot of races. He was always winning a trophy. I remember Skeeter being very fun-loving. He always had a really good sense of humor.
I remember standing at the kitchen sink at my mom's in her driveway, and he pulled up in his pickup truck and says, "I'll have a cheeseburger," and it was just funny. I'll never forget that. It just made me laugh, like he was through a drive-through. He was a jokester. Skeeter really wanted to be a father. He always used to ask me when Tammy was little, when's she going to start talking? And then as she got older and started talking, he said, "When is she going to be quiet?" Because she talks so much. He was joking, but he was good with her.
He told me that he was going throughout the store and he saw this orange stuffed animal. And he was just so excited to give it to me. And I still have it, I'm so glad that it never got lost. I never would have thought I'd never see him again. So I'm just very grateful to still have it.
He's sweet, kind, loving.
Everybody that met Skeeter, everybody that I've talked to that has met Skeeter, said how giving and kind he was, and that he would go out of his way to help somebody.
I met Skeeter through my husband, Robbie. They were really good friends. They met through another friend, Casey.
I met Skeeter when he was a junior or senior in high school, but we were part of a group.
And they all had the same interest in dirt biking, motocross, racing.
There was a lot of local practice tracks and stuff in Santa Barbara and Carpinteria that we all used to go to and ride.
We just really all hung out together and went to the races.
But we did a lot of fun riding and play riding too. There was a big group, like I say, and we all had a lot of fun.
We had a few friends that their parents didn't mind a group of kids hanging out, so they were always the designated homes to get a group of people to hang out and be silly.
Skeeter was super quick with his wit too. He was real witty and funny.
He had a knack for mangling the English language. He came up with words and sayings and sounds. He was just a complete knucklehead.
It was laughter, it was fun. If anybody was down, he'd bring you up. It was a really good time, and he was a really good friend.
Cynthia moves in with Skeeter at his mother's place in Montecito. His family welcomes her, but she is a demanding house guest, and Skeeter is caught in the middle.
Everybody had to wait for her to come to the table. And then when she got there, everybody had to eat a certain way or they felt uncomfortable eating. Cynthia and Skeeter did not speak. Cynthia did not think it was proper to speak at the table. Skeeter was never like that before he met her. Never. She told my grandmother my uncle was foul-mouthed and had no manners.
She started throwing down the demands. Change your name. Change your name from Skeeter to Harold, because Skeeter is not grown up.
She lived with him because her father threw her out. Her father kicked her out because she was lazy. She went and stayed with a friend, and it didn't last long. I guess the friend would get sick of her and throw her out. So Cynthia made it look like she was staying in the guest bedroom, when in fact she was sleeping with Skeeter in his bedroom. Because she's a Christian and she doesn't do that. Right, but...